Hello, this is Rob, and I am going to show you my garden. This is my third year on this garden, by far and away the best. You can see I've added all these trellises. I have 3 raised beds, 2 of which are 6 by 10 foot, the ones on the ends, and then I have the one in the middle, which is 5 foot wide. Definitely it was a mistake to make them so large. It's hard to get in the middle of the 6 foot ones, but I'd like to walk you through the garden and tell me what you think. Well, what we have here is some early girl tomatoes. They're doing quite well. They're almost at the height of the welded wire of the trellis, and I plan to just go ahead and let them grow all the way up as far as they'll go. I also got, in this particular one, 3 Sweet Million tomatoes. And if you look right behind that, we got some Blue Lake beans, bush beans, and then one more row beyond that, we have pole beans, regular Kentucky pole beans. On the other side, this is the north side of the gardens. On the other side, you can see I have an abundance of beets and lettuce all the way down, capped on the corner here with, this is a Mammoth Russian sunflower. And then we got these are some summer squash. I got 2 mounds of summer squash, a couple of plants in them. This is another type of sunflower. It's called an autumn beauty. I think it's an autumn beauty or something like that. An autumn. Then we got this is like a Roma tomato. It's called a Viva Italia. And over here, this is where I have all my. This is bok choy. This particular bok choy right here. This is interesting. All the leaves are folded up, and I'm wondering if that's aphids. It's only that particular one, or if there's something maybe in the ground tampering with the roots. But everything seems to be going great for these. I mean, just look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That's going to be wonderful in a stir fry. I got a couple of more tomato plants tucked in here. This is another Viva Italias for making sauce. It's a bush type variant of tomatoes. The other ones are all vines. This is the middle raised garden, and this particular one is really cool. This gets the most sunlight. I have my tomato plants on the very north side. Watermelon plants. This variety, originally I was planning on having the watermelon go up the trellis, and I was going to suspend the watermelons with nylon stockings. But then I realized that the plants that I planted are 20-pound watermelons. So instead I'm going to, I guess, thread them out onto this patch of earth and go ahead and grow them out there, because I don't think there's any nylon that's going to be able to support 20 pounds of watermelon. These 3 tomato plants here, these are Beef Masters. And this other type of tomato plant, there's 3 more here. These are Virginia Sweets. And if you look in the middle of this garden, I have all kinds of wildflowers growing. It was a mixed bag. I got some also. These are Cracker Jack marigolds, and they get to be very large. They're like 3 foot tall when fully mature, so they're extra large. This is my fertilizer is growing leaps and bounds all the time. That's a watermelon that's in there. Not a watermelon. I'm sorry. That's a potato that's from the garden. Mulch from the composting. I got some thyme growing in there. Here's all my carrots. My carrots are doing really good, but if you notice, looking over here, that one area I think has a critter that's sabotaging it. Let's go over there and I'll show you. Here's some onions. My onions are doing great. Take a look at that baby right there. That isn't even near done, and it's already getting big. I got white, that's white onion. There's a yellow onion right there. And if you look even deeper into that, that's a purple onion hidden right in there. So I got all kinds of onions growing. Here's some more Viva Italia tomato plants. I love spaghetti sauce, and that's what those things are for. This beauty right here was actually a seedling I got out of my compost. I have no idea what kind of tomato plant it is, but you can see we already got some oblong fruit coming off of it right there, and I'm very excited about that. This is the first tomatoes to come out. I'm thinking that these might be cherry tomatoes, because my wife and I have cherry tomatoes in our salad, and I bet you some seeds found their way into the compost. I have on the last, let's keep going over here because I wanted to show you the what I think is a critter. So check this out right there. This happened last night, and he just shaved it right off randomly at all points. Put my hand in there so you can get a better idea of the scale. But you can see the carrot is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. So I don't know if it's going to be able to recover, if it has enough. I'm hoping it does have enough energy in that root. But you can see where it's happened before. Let me get it in focus. Right here. Look at that. That was another one. This is a reoccurring theme that I have someone, and I'm wondering if it's a mole, or if it's a rabbit, or if it's a squirrel or a chipmunk. But I am not happy with it at all. And then I found this morning the stalks, the leaf stalks that were up, were actually tucked into the soil right here, almost as if it was something underground that snipped it off and then pulled it right underground. And just, I'm amazed at how clever these critters get. But because there was no tracks, I couldn't find any tracks or other forms of disturbance. We'll keep our eye on it. Let's go to the last garden. This is another 5x10, and we got some more sunflowers on the corners there. There's another one over there. These are doing exceptionally well. These 4 plants right here, they're all green peppers. These 3, 1, 2, 3, are New Mexican peppers. And then what we got here is a that's going to be a large cayenne pepper. There's another one, and there's another smaller one right there, just getting started. And then here, these are sweet banana peppers. 1, 2, another small one over there is 3. And then this guy who's doing very well, that's a jalapeno pepper, another jalapeno. And I think, yeah, even a third one. And then on this side, let's back up, come back in. These 2 are, I got a couple in this one. We're going to have to thin these down. But we have Tabasco. These are Tabasco pepper plants. And these 2 are Serrano pepper plants. 1, 2. And then right here, this is eggplant. I got a couple of eggplants growing in here. This is a wild lettuce plant and this one right here, that's another wild lettuce one. This is from actually 2 years ago. I just decided to let them grow out. And then if you see these big guys, these were grown from seed. Everything actually was grown from seed, but this, I was quite impressed how fast it grew, was the zucchini. And we can see in here, that's another zucchini plant. It's just massive. It's massive and great structure right there at the base, and we are just going to be inundated, I think, with zucchini this year. Then we look at the trellis, and we have more pole beans, and then this type of bush bean on the inside here. This is called Commodore beans. And then on the end, we got some more tomatoes. This is these 3, 1, 2, 3. These are lemon cherry tomatoes, And then these that are getting hidden, these guys are going to get stunted due to all these bean bushes for a while. One here, this guy made it. He's getting above the leaf line. But these are all first prize tomatoes. So those are just, you know, your basic everyday tomato. And then lastly, we can show you a little side garden I have with more varieties of sunflowers. And then take a look at what we got here. Notice this one is yellowing. I already had to strip some leaves off from the bottom because of basically this. You can see it better on this leaf right here. It looks to be, maybe that's a fungus. I have no idea, but yeah, you can see some brown spotting and yellowing. I don't know if it's over-watering. We definitely got some sign of a critter that's eating. I don't know. And we got some more, looks like we got some marigolds growing here on the bottom. And then the last garden I have is over here. Actually took this, you'd love this. So I took a part of the railing from my deck when I expanded the deck, and I just put it over on end, and now I got a trellis. No work involved. And then here we got a huge patch of morning glories that are working their way up. And then it looks like we got a rogue tomato plant, and it looks like maybe that might be a cucumber plant that also found its way in from our composting. But that is pretty much it. There's the garden. Thank you very much for watching, and please post any comments. Would love to hear your thoughts. Take care.